Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case Missed of the Past, Case 47, Doom Service. Let's unlock Lost Souls number 5. God damn, I haven't put Admiral. Okay. I can't remember about the shitty goings on at the Gryphon Sanctuary Mental Asylum. We already know Faye Woodward was committed to the asylum simply because her family deemed her a nuisance. And we also know that the late Dr. Blackrock had more than questionable healing practices. Healing, yeah. We also know that many of the Gryphon staff are permanent guests at the Claymore, which is why it could be the perfect place to find out more about the asylum. Sorry to interrupt, but there's a strange woman wearing an eye patch and might have a word with you. Oh, Jill. You must talk about one-eyed Jill. I wonder what she wants. Katrina, I'll join you to speak with her. And Bottas, maybe you could search the hotel bar with Katrina and see if you can learn more about the Gryphon staff there. Okay. Bats. Again. And that building over there, is that supposed to be the hotel? Maybe. It's like, yeah, I'm in a great taste, don't you know? Whatever is the matter, Jill? I've been hearing all sorts of moans and groans coming from the bathroom in room 237, where that murder happened. The Admiral's ghosts come on back from the dead to hunt us nice and proper, and our ruling ghosts are good for business. Oh, come on! I'm sure there's a pretty logical explanation for these noises, Jill. But ease your minds, Ricky and I will take a look at the bathroom right away. Thank you kindly, and take this. It'll help you see the ghosts and goals for the underworld more clearly. Yeah, an eye patch. I don't need it. Why would I wear an eye patch? Like you. My eyesight is fine and nothing's wrong with my eyes at all. With either of my eyes. Okay, the screaming, then groaning. Yeah, shining coming up. And now that I think of it, that picture of the Lost Souls, the building on the left, it does look like an overlook hotel from the movie adaptation of Shining. And bats are just extra stuff. What's that? Let's see about it. Katia, do you think this broken device could have something to do with the noise one-eyed Jill heard? I mean, unless you believe her when she says the room is haunted. Haha, I didn't think so. Alright, Katia, let's piece this device together. Okay. Let's do it. But before that, now let's search the bar. Let's look for something creepy about the staff. Among us, also we have the director and that other doctor, pharmacist. How are they even called? Whose bag is that? Oh, the Gryphon Sanctuary logo is on it. So it belongs to one of the staff. Where the fuck is the vase? Oh, there. This briefcase has the Gryphon Sanctuary logo on it. Let's unlock it and see what lies inside. Yeah, let's do this. It's gotta belong to the director, to Stravinsky. Alright, first the broken device. Let's restore it. Is there anything creepy about it, or we'll see. Wait, what is that? I don't know what it is. What is this? God, this is one of the most bizarre contraptions I ever encountered. I haven't a clue what it might be, but I know someone who might. My darling Charlie. Let's say a strange machine to him at once. What the fuck is that? Maybe that's why it was making noises. Alright, now let's unlock the briefcase. Let's find something creepy. Well, first we need to unlock it, and then search it, right? No, not this one, this one. What's that? I have to find Katir because your Allah is holding an admissions legion for Gryphon Sanctuary. He should give us the details of anyone who was committed into the mental asylum. If there is secrets in this ledger about Gryphon Sanctuary, it is our best bet at uncovering them. Let's send it to her. Oh, we're not gonna snitch anything by ourselves. Just have to find something fishy. 9 hours for that. Let's first check out this ledger. Katana Legion SMP is the most ridiculous thing I have ever laid eyes on. What, is it that bad? You see, the ledger shows that people are being admitted into the asylum for the most infuriating reasons. One patient, for instance, was committed for reasons of laziness, another for jealousy, and the one that really takes the biscuit is a patient whose only evidence of supposed insanity was novel reading. I know in modern days people do often get committed in the asylum of bizarre gross, but this seemed truly excessive. Katarina's right, it means Faith Woodward might not have been the only person committed despite being of sound mind. Exactly, there may be a number of perfectly healthy individuals who are wrongfully spending a life sentence in a mental asylum. Katarina, this is even worse than we thought. We must speak to Asylum Director Gregory Stravinsky about this ledger immediately. You dude have some explaining to do. Why are you doing this? They're not crazy at all. Alright, now this unknown machine. Katrina, I don't know who placed this contraption in the Claybore's bathroom, but I'd very much like to meet them. Have you managed to figure out what it does? Could this be the source of the noises that had the bartender spooked? Most definitely was. As soon as I turned the device on, it started making all manner of strange squeaks, grunts, and wailing sounds. All of which would have sounded like ghosts making a ruckus to poor one-eyed Jill. Katrina should be relieved to know the room isn't haunted after all. This being said, what exactly does the machine do, and who left it in the room? Well, its function appears to measure the frequency of electromagnetic radiation, a type of invisible energy which moves in waves all around us. Invisible energy? That doesn't sound very safe. Why would anyone want to measure it? You'll have to ask to whoever borrowed it from the offices of the Grave Chapel Historical Society. I found a logo of one of the pieces. Okamoto. The Historical Society? The Katena's machine must have been placed in room 237 by Giorgio Okamoto. Katena, may I go speak with Mr. Okamoto with you? I'm just dying to learn more about this contraption. Fine, you can come with us. Come with us, Charlie. Alright, first I got some negotiating to do with Stravinsky. You got some explaining to do, dude. Mr. Stravinsky found the admissions legion for Gryphon Sanctuary. Patients are being committed for reasons such as novel reading and laziness. Surely these are not symptoms of insanity. Inspector Katina, top experts in the field of psychiatry, have deemed these to be perfectly legitimate signs of mental unrest. How dare you question the great Dr. Foister, who has proven that novel reading leads to an inflamed brain and frayed nerves? Even if these reasons are legitimate as you say, we have evidence that at least one person of sound mind was wrongfully committed into your asylum. Are you really insinuating that someone from my highly professional team would hospitalize a person who was not actually insane? Is that, in my opinion, your paranoid delusions are down to hunger. Here, let me buy you a sandwich from the hotel restaurant. What, saying it's one of the doctors only doing it? What an infuriating man. It's like, sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Mr. Stravinsky. I have some information that might be of interest. Earlier, I heard my Gryphon colleagues talking in the hotel bar about rumors of money changing hands at the asylum for unsavory reasons. Money changing hands? As in bribes and corruption? Exactly. I didn't hear any more, but I'm sure you agree this warrants investigation. Thank you, Miss Stone. This is very useful information indeed. Katia, since Miss Stone heard her colleagues speaking in the hotel bar, I believe another search round is in paramount. Wait, bribes and corruption? That's gotta be how Rochesters are connected to Green Chapel. Okamoto, I have something to ask you. It's like, Katia, who is this fine-looking gentleman you brought with you? It's Charlie. Just upon at your service. I'm intrigued by this machine of yours, Mr. Okamoto. Ah, you fixed my phantom seeker. I used to detect ghosts in the vicinity. Ghosts? You're using a machine that can detect electromagnetic radiation to look for ghosts? What else would I use it for? Ghosts emit radiation all the time. That's how to spot them. But, Mr. Okamoto, you cannot seriously be postulating that ghosts exist. Of course they exist, and by placing this machine back into the haunted room 237, I shall prove it. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Your machine is the only thing responsible for the spooky noises coming out of that room, and the hotel will not permit you to use it again. Very well, that'll be all you want, but I shall prove you wrong one day. I should not be ungrateful, however. Please continue. I take this money as a token of my esteem for mending my phantom seeker. Okay, because I fixed your machine. And now, let's search the bar tables. Money changing hands. That's gotta be how the Rochesters are connected to Gryphon Sanctuary and also to Grim Chapel. How their enemies disappear. That must be how they disappear by being committed into the asylum. It's gotta be. Oh, I need to search a pile of cushions. Okay. I think this pile of cushions could well be hiding something, I agree. Let's dive into it. Okay. Let's dive into it. Well, not literally. Let's just search through. Okay, a lot of cushions. Come on, what am I looking for? Where are you? Oh, here's the body and I need to dust the envelope. But yeah, these are an envelope full of money hiding under those cushions. Could all this cash have anything to do with the underhanded goings on at Gryphon Sanctuary? Let's uncover the faded writing on the envelope and find out. Yeah, I think this is going to be the jackpot. Bingo. Let's do this. And what is the last case going to be about? We'll see. Payment in full for committing my wave. I can't read it. There's actually a yellow cash says payment in full for committing my wayward brother without a medical examination. Clear, this notice definitely proved that someone paid a Gryphon employee to commit their sane relative. Too bad there's no name on the envelope. Still, with such evidence, Mr. Visky will have no choice but to admit that corrupt practices are taking place in his asylum. Let's have another word with him. Oh, that's it. Nobody was going to analyze the handwriting and see who wrote the envelope. Say it! Say it, dude! Mr. Stravinsky found a bribe given to an unknown member of your staff in return for admitting a perfectly sane individual. But this cannot be. I refuse to believe someone in my team could be so morally and literally corrupt and right under my very nose. Yet this is exactly what is happening. Are you really claiming you had no knowledge of it? I promise you, Svenny, I had no idea this was going on. Please leave this envelope with me. I shall investigate the matter and punish those responsible. We are about to hand you evidence, Mr. Stravinsky, and we will not take your word for anything anymore. It's high time we had a closer look at your establishment and its practices. You should do no such thing. This is a private matter. I will not let the police force traipse around the grounds and disturb our inmates again. Oh no, I'm coming back to your sanctuary and have a look a bit more. I fucking hate you. We shall do whatever is needed to ensure your asylum isn't used as a prison for unwanted people. We'll come tomorrow with all the paperwork necessary. You can count on it. I fucking hate him. But yeah, now the ghosts at the Claymore have been laid to rest. Why did you discover about the Gryphon Sanctuary mental asylum? Stravinsky is pain in the ass and people are being committed for nothing. Nothing good out of Faith. Faithful wasn't the only poor soul committed to the asylum despite being of sound mind. Katrina found proof that someone in the Gryphon sanctuary staff is accepting bribes in exchange for committing healthy individuals. What? But this is horrible. The assignment director claims to have had no idea what was happening, but I don't trust him, especially since he's trying to keep us from investigating further. Well, he shan't succeed. Katia, it's time we go back to Gryphon Sanctuary and uncover its secrets once and for all. That's right. Who's going to be the last victim? I kinda have a feeling it's going to be that Rochester who was committed to. Is that her? I can recognize her dress. It's gotta be her. Hey, that's going to be the last case in Grape Chapel. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing case number 48 in Grape Chapel. Last one in Grape Chapel. Alright, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!
In the back.